Wondermind does not provide medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Any information published on this website or by this brand is not intended as a replacement for medical advice or a substitute for the advice of a professional, and you should not rely on it. Always consult a qualified health or mental health professional with any questions or concerns about your mental health.
Hi, friends. Once again, we're back. I'm Dr. Nina Polyné, and you're listening to the last episode of the final week of Wondermind's Baggage Drop. To everyone who's been following along with us, thank you. Jessica, Ryan, Aloe, and I have had so much fun being your hosts. But more important than our fun is your growth. I'm excited to be joined by Dr. Jessica Stern, who kicked off our series on week 1. Hey, Dr. Jessica.
Hey, Dr. Nina. I'm so happy to be here, and we're going to reflect on our incredible 4 weeks of baggage drop together. So let's chat about it.
Same. We packed in a lot of mental health tips over the past 4 weeks, and I like that we created brief 10-minute episodes for easier listening. Dr. Jessica, your week 1 was impactful because understanding why we're setting goals in the first place helps us sustain our motivation over time. I enjoyed your emphasis on aligning our motivation with our values and the importance of climbing the mountain instead of moving the mountain.
Thanks so much for sharing that, Dr. Nina. I appreciate that. After that, we talked about how to leverage people's support systems to find ways to engage with their goals and to move forward. And we also talked about how to stack those meaningful habits in your life to build an internal system that works for you.
Absolutely. I enjoyed taking the lead on week 4 because I'm a big fan of cultivating a compassionate relationship with ourselves. That inner critic can be a menace. However, giving ourselves a little grace can go a long way. The goal isn't perfection. We're human.
Absolutely. I could not agree more, Dr. Nina. The setbacks that we have in our lives are often some of the greatest opportunities for learning, as cheesy as that sounds. That's where we get to examine what's working for us and what's not working and to rejig our system.
Dr. Jessica, what was your favorite mental fitness tip?
I love values. I love exploring values, figuring out what our North Star is because it gives us a sense of direction, and being able to journal about them, I think gives us a lot of empowerment to figuring out what's important to us. And I also love using that with self-compassion, which is an area that you talked about. And I'm so thrilled about that because that's an area that a lot of people know that they need to get better on, but really struggle with and don't know how to start.
Yeah, I can't agree more. I think self-compassion is such an incredible tool to have in our back pocket. I also really love the idea of dancing out your emotions. Sometimes emotions can be incredibly overwhelming to us, but when we dance it out, we sweat it out, we just feel better. And also, music has a way of penetrating the soul, and I think that it's so important for us to experience our emotions and not be afraid of them.
And I think what's so cool about that is it shows us that mental fitness doesn't always have to be so serious. Sometimes it can be light and fun and cheery and flexible, and that's pretty cool.
Exactly. On behalf of the Wondermind team and baggage drop experts, I wanted to share that we're all very proud of you.
We so absolutely are. Thank you for sharing your precious time with us. We really hope that it was helpful for you, and we hope that it inspired you. And we're so excited to continue to hear from you on social media platforms about what you're dropping.
And now, time for some celebration. On Monday, we talked about celebrating the qualities we honor in ourselves. When you're going through a difficult time, that can be a hard question to answer. So to inspire you and get those wheels turning, let's hear what others had to say.
How do you celebrate your wins? How do you celebrate yourself?
Oh, that's a good one. I think like for a very long time, I couldn't do it. Like I wasn't able to celebrate my like successes until somebody else said, well, good job, right? And I think I just started to doing not a very long time ago. I think I just do something very even small for myself that I enjoy. I go and take a coffee, go for a walk, meet my friends, or like just go to sleep earlier, and I just feel good about it.
Celebrating it with other people. and like going out, maybe staying in, but doing something fun to like recognize the win.
We go get a drink at the bar down the street.
Sometimes getting through the week, we'll just like go get a drink at the end, and that's a pretty good time. We'll get dinner.
With like a treat, something that I like a smoothie or something.
How do you celebrate your wins, like personal wins?
Personal wins. Oh my gosh, I'd have to think of what my personal wins are.
That we're 85 and
we're
still
85
walking.
and still walking, I guess. And that's it, because we laugh a lot.
And we also socialize a lot with folks.
Me personally, I like to celebrate my wins by traveling.
I would say eating, traveling, and shopping.
Like coming to the park with my friends, which we'd all hang out before we had kids, and now we get to hang out with our kids, and that's a celebration to me. And being able to celebrate on a weekday in the afternoon and not be at work.
How do you celebrate yourself, celebrate your wins?
Just genuine, like I can feel good about this. I don't have to feel guilty about, feeling good about this or acknowledging that maybe I am skilled at something. Not being, like overzealous with other people and putting them down about certain skills, but remaining confident and maybe sharing that confidence with other people to build them up.
I just try to tell myself, like, you did it, like, you're amazing. Literally look in the mirror and say, you're amazing.
All of this is incredible. We're honored to have the privilege of providing tools for your mental fitness journey. I celebrate myself by journaling about my accomplishments and the emotions I'm feeling, checking in with my body to identify the sensations that resonate with celebration, and of course, dancing and singing to my favorite celebratory jams by none other than RuPaul. And that's Baggage Drop. It takes a lot of effort to break unhealthy habits and adopt new ones. You've all done such an amazing job. If you want more follow-through and fun with the topics covered over the past 4 weeks, Wondermind has linked worksheets in the show notes. Check those out. But before I end this show, if you want to hear more from me, you can find me at Dr. Nina Polyné on Instagram. Go into your next moves knowing you put in the foundation for what you truly deserve, and that's mental fitness. And remember, down the road, if you're ever wondering if a choice is aligned with your values, you can always return to the question Dr. Stern taught us in week 1. If I make this change now, how will it help me work toward the life I want to lead? And you're set. You've done an excellent job working towards your very own baggage drop. Thanks for joining us on this journey. We encourage you to repeat this show as many times as you'd like, with other healthy habits you'd like to incorporate into your life. And visit Wondermind.com for more mental health resources.
Now's your chance to join the Wondermind referral program. It's a win-win. Simply invite your friends to subscribe to our newsletter with your unique referral code found at the bottom of every Wondermind newsletter and get access to exclusive Wondermind content and merch. Everything from a Sunday Scary Survival Kit to a Wondermind Dad Hat and access to the Wondermind Ambassador Program. You won't want to miss out. Head to sharingiscaring.wondermind.com to learn more and start racking up those rewards today.